Hello students, Deepak Goyal this side, your chemistry mentor. So in today's class, I am going to discuss about the some basic concepts of chemistry. Okay, lecture 1. So in today's class, we have to understand the basics of chemistry, branches of chemistry, and what is the importance of chemistry in our life. Okay, everyone, let's start. So first question is, what do you understand by chemistry? What is the meaning of chemistry and how we can define chemistry? Okay. So in basically how we can define chemistry in one line or one word, we can say that study of properties and composition of matter. Okay, obviously chemical properties and chemical composition of the matter. So the study of properties and the composition of matter will be known as what? Chemistry. Okay, everyone. So now, if anyone asks you that how you can define chemistry in one word, one line, or one word, then you can say that if you define matter, okay, if you define matter, that means that you can define the chemistry. Okay, everyone. Now, from where the origin of word chemistry occurs. Okay, so here you can see that. Okay, here you can see that in Arabs. Okay, it arises from Arabic word that means alchemia. Okay, that means the art of transformation. So the word chemistry is arises from Arab. The language is Arabic, and the first word was alchemia, and the meaning of that word is art of transformation. So chemistry is just the art of transformation according to the Arabic language or the origin of the word. Everyone. Okay, everyone. Let's see. Now, chemistry in early ages. Okay, Jabir M. Hayyan introduced the experimental method of chemistry, or we can say introduce the experimental method in alchemy. Okay, so the experimentally chemistry was introduced by Jabir. Okay, Jabir in Hayyan. Okay, now chemistry, modern chemistry. The father of modern chemistry was A. Lavoisier. Okay, everyone, and the other scientist who give the important we can say we give the important experiments, or we who give the important role in the chemistry was Robert Boyle, Berzelius, and Dalton. Okay, these plays the important role in the chemistry, everyone. And the father of Indian chemistry, the father of Indian chemistry, A. Acharya Praful Chandra Rai. Acharya Praful Chandra Rai is the father of Indian chemistry, everyone. So these are the basics, how the chemistry originated and who is the father of the chemistry. Okay, in early ages, Weber who introduced the experimental method in the alchemy, and then in modern chemistry, A. Lavoisier who introduced the experiments in the chemistry, who introduced the phenomena in the chemistry, who introduced the theoretical part in the chemistry. And the father of Indian chemistry is Acharya Praful Chandra Rai. Now, this is very interesting that how many branches of chemistry are. Okay, there are how many branches of chemistry exist. Okay, everyone. So let's understand. So there is organic chemistry, inorganic chemistry, physical chemistry, analytical chemistry, and biochemistry. These are the important, we can say these are the important branches of the chemistry, everyone. These are the important branches of the chemistry, everyone. Okay. These are the important branches of chemistry, that is organic, inorganic, physical, analytical, and biochemistry. So let's introduce everyone. Organic chemistry, where you see like detergents, plastics, medicines, and drugs. You say that study of chemical compounds consists of mainly carbon and hydrogen. Okay. Those compounds which consist of carbon and hydrogen will be known as chemical compounds, which can be known as organic chemical compounds. Okay. So, and the study of these chemical compounds will be known as what? Organic chemistry. Like everyone. In chemistry, you further see that like examples like CH4, methane, like everyone, methane, ethanoic acid. These are the examples of your organic compounds. In the further classes, you will get to know about it. Now the next, inorganic chemistry. Study of chemical compounds that do not contain CH bonds. All compounds that do not contain CH bonds will be considered in the inorganic compounds. Okay, and the study of that inorganic compounds will be known as what? Inorganic chemistry. Examples like NaCl, H2SO4, HNO3. Okay, so these are the examples of the inorganic compounds. Okay, everyone, like minerals, oxides, you see elements. These are the inorganic compounds. Okay, and this branch of chemistry will be known as inorganic chemistry. Physical chemistry. Okay, you have seen that I think you all have seen the batteries and the chemical phenomena that consist of electric currents. Okay, so the study of application of techniques and theories of physics to the chemical system, वो सारी applications, okay, or techniques, okay everyone, and the theories of physics to the chemical systems, okay, like electrochemistry, chemical kinetics, thermodynamics, okay, these all are considered in the physical chemistry, everyone. Okay, everyone. You have seen the two beakers consist of the rods. Okay, these all are included in the physical chemistry. This is the also an important branch of the physics of the chemistry, everyone. Analytical chemistry. Okay, we all love, I think, analytical chemistry, the labs, industrial experiments. Okay, when a student appears in the 11th class, or we can say they pass out from 10th class, then he or she always want to go for the lab to do the chemistry experiments. Okay, so the study of separation and identification of chemical components of the matter, these all are considered in the analytical chemistry. Okay, we do the SWOT analysis, titration experiments, okay, crystal formation. Okay, these all are considered in the analytical chemistry. So the labs and industry experiments, these all are considered in the analytical chemistry, everyone. Okay, let's see. Biochemistry. This is also an important branch in the chemistry. When we study the chemical process that takes place in the living organisms, all the chemical processes that take place in the living organisms will be known as biochemistry. Like study of structure of hormones. Okay, what is the composition of DNA, protein synthesis? These all are considered in what? Biochemistry branch. Okay, everyone. In your classes, in 12th class, there is a chapter biomolecule, which is also in bio as well as in the chemistry, everyone. So this is also an important branch in chemistry, the biochemistry, everyone. So this is the summary of the main branches of chemistry. Organic chemistry, it deals with hydrocarbons basically. Okay, as we know and now know that the compounds that consist of carbon and hydrogen. Inorganic chemistry that do not contain CH bonds. These all are considered in the inorganic chemistry. Physical chemistry, study of applications in techniques and theories. Okay, these all are included in the physical chemistry. Okay. Analytical chemistry, the study of separation and identification of chemical components of the matter. These all are included in the analytical chemistry. Biochemistry, study of chemical processes that takes place in living organisms will be considered in the biochemistry, like protein, enzymes, and etc. Okay, so this is the lecture 1. So in the next lecture, we discuss about the further portion of the chapter. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.